How's it going, everybody? My name is Sir Sloppy, and today we're going to be going over a lot of exciting news. We have things ranging from the Cosmodrome possibly returning to Destiny 2 and the full-blown darkness source that basically Destiny revolves around. Before we jump into all of this, make sure you guys hit that like button below if you found this video informative, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for notifications on my channel. So a lot of leaks have been dropping on audio files and on images, and the most acclaimed image right now is the Thunderlord perks randomly popping up in the game files. What's interesting is that all these leaks were found in the new files that were downloaded with the Festival of the Lost update. Rumor has it that the Thunderlord will be an exotic quest line once the full-blown story mode of Festival of the Lost is dropped on the 30th. With the return of Thunderlord, this will mean the LMG patch, or basically I'd call it a DLC, is not far away. Another major thing in the Destiny community that has been found is the reference to the darkness. Now, this reference can be found by presenting your Oracle offering. Once you guys present your offering, you'll be able to visit the Queen, and she has some quite interesting dialogue that I'm about to show you now.
If it were up to me alone, I would have destroyed Little Traveler when I had the chance. But there are too many who fear what might thrive in it, and not enough who fear the wars that it seeks out so deliberately. Too much of a good thing will make you sick. Balance can come down to a single grain of sand. My people were born of calamity. Who knows what will awaken when it collapses again? Maybe only then will you understand.
So there's a lot to make of this little dialogue. First, we get a glimpse of what she thinks of the Traveler, which we have had no information on of her opinion when it comes to the Traveler. Now, she states that if it was up to me alone, I would have destroyed your Traveler when I had the chance. Now, the two questions that I brewed up from this is, how does she have the power to destroy the Traveler, and why? Why exactly does she want to destroy this light-bringing thing that basically purified this whole part of the universe? She then claims that the reason she never did destroy the Traveler is because people might fear on what would happen if it was gone. Right after this, she says too much of a good thing will make you sick. Balance can come down to a single grain of sand. So basically what she's meaning by this is that there has to be a certain balance of light and dark to basically maintain equality. If there's too much on one side, the other side has to balance it out. Then the Queen gets kind of mysterious here and talking about her people and a collapse. I do not know if she's referring to the collapse that happened on Earth, but then she says maybe only then will you understand. So you guys are probably wondering the portion of the video I'm talking about, the reference to the darkness. Yes, the balancing part was a reference, but if you guys see on screen now, these are the same triangle ships that we saw at the end of the main campaign. For those of you who do not remember, these massive ships were never brought up again after this cutscene. Now we see them being awoken basically from the blast that the Traveler emitted at the end of the campaign once you defeated Gaul. Now if we take a minute and realize how far away these ships actually are, they are all the way across the universe and nowhere near to the solar system that Earth is in. Now the time frame, a year has passed, they could be getting closer and closer. So see, inside of the depiction on the little hologram, there are thousands of tiny lights in the big one and only one single one in the little ones. As of right now, no one has come up with solid evidence to actually state what these little light symbols meant. I have no prediction. Maybe it's the ranking of how dangerous they are. But if you guys haven't seen any of the concept art for the darkness and the lore behind it, it's basically the reason the collapse happened in the first place on Earth. Also, take in consideration that the closest we've ever seen to the pure darkness is the Hive, and the Hive was only a snippet of what the actual darkness contains. The real big question basically boils down to is how they're going to integrate the full-blown darkness into Destiny. Now, major speculation has it that it's going to be basically the main story to Destiny 3. However, my problem is if this is the final showdown between light and dark, and we end up defeating dark, where are the DLCs going to be tied into? Either this game won't have DLCs, or they will end up trying to continue the saga, and there'll be something even more than these giant triangle pyramid looking ships. All theories aside, I'm very excited to see how Bungie ends up actually tying this into the main story. I think it's going to be epic, and I cannot wait. Now moving on to the Cosmodrome leaks that were found inside the files of the Festival of the Lost. Now this first audio file you guys are going to hear is basically Amanda Holliday talking about how your ghost found you in this area. Now we all know that area is the Cosmodrome where Destiny 1 kicked off. He also talks about us being part of the Exodus crew. Now, there's not very much meaning behind this. There's probably a ton of lore behind it, but enough of me trying to decrypt this. Here's the audio clip.
That's where your ghost found you, huh? Wonder if you were part of the Exodus or someone who came along after.
Now these audio files are very brief, but they do tell us that there might be a possibility of a Cosmodrome area being actually reopened up to us. The next significant clip that was found in the little cache of audio files is Amanda talking about hiding this little secret between you and her, that you're actually in the Cosmodrome and it may be the last time you ever see it. This audio clip is quite interesting, especially in the tone of the character's voice. It's almost blatant that they're hiding it from Zavala. Here's the audio clip now.
But listen, I don't think my little trick is gonna fool Zavala twice. This might be the last time you ever set foot in the Cosmodrome.
As for when this area will be open to the public is unknown. It's quite odd though that these files were integrated when the Festival of the Lost dropped. My theory is that we're going to be taken to the Cosmodrome to find Master Eve's killer. That's my theory, and I think that's where we're going to see the Thunderlord return, because of the Destiny 1 release trailer had a little, tie-in with the Thunderlord and the first boss that was actually introduced with us towards the, full release of the game. A couple things I'd like to mention before the end of this video is that the Shattered Throne is open. It is full curse week. Make sure you guys knock that out with a fire team. I recommend a full fire team because it is difficult. Trust me. Trying to solo it is near impossible at the light level I'm currently at, which is 572, and it's no fun at all. Also, since it is full curse week, make sure you guys are looking out for that primeval servitor inside Gambit to get that malfeasance quest. They are, remember, buffing the malfeasance in the October 30th update, so make sure you guys are looking out for that servitor. So with all that out of the way, guys, I hope this video was informative. If it was, make sure to hit that like button down below and to make sure to hit that subscribe button for notifications on my channel. With that said, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.